Well, turning now to an I-team investigation. As we reach the peak of hurricane season, one Jacksonville City Councilwoman is asking, should the city of Jacksonville be required to provide sandbags like surrounding counties and beach communities do during hurricanes? This after the Ken Knight neighborhood requested sandbags from the city ahead of Hurricane Dorian. News for Jack's I-team reporter Kelly Wiley found volunteers ultimately had to provide the sandbags for the neighborhood. She's joining us live. Kelly?
In an email to City Council and the mayor, a volunteer asked the question, why doesn't the city of Jacksonville provide sandbags to low-lying areas like Ken Knight Drive, places where the river backs right up into these homes and that even on a hard rain sees flooding? For years, the low-lying, low-income neighborhood Ken Knight Drive has flooded.
I keep my boots out here just in case I have to go out.
After Hurricane Irma, longtime neighbor Velma Aiken got help from a local church to gut her home after the floodwaters creeped inside.
Irma flushed water in us so fast, I didn't even have a chance to grab clothes.
This time around, ahead of Hurricane Dorian, neighbors living on Ken Knight Drive asked the city and council members for help securing their homes from floodwaters. Days ahead of Dorian's projected hit, one woman wrote an email addressed to the mayor and council. Ken Knight Drive residents requested help with sandbags to keep from flooding, and the city responds to take care of it themselves by going to Home Depot. It's the same thing the city told us, adding the reason the city has historically not provided sandbags is because Jacksonville is a geographically diverse city and a population size that are different from neighboring counties. Councilmember Brenda Priestley Jackson wrote back to the woman saying, "We have requested sandbags, but in the end, Jackson says the community and volunteers supplied the sandbags to the neighborhood."
The city was out here because they gave us papers and stuff telling us what we need to do during the flood time and this, that, and other. And then later they brought sandbags, so I was thinking that it was coming from the city.
Moving forward, Councilmember Jackson believes the city should be supplying communities like Ken Knight Drive with sandbags.
I anticipate my colleagues on the council and others are going to talk about the need to have sandbags available to our residents in Jacksonville.
And the councilwoman said there was a lot of back and forth between her, JFRD, the city council, the mayor's office. The mayor's office staff member actually was the one to try to connect the community with a nonprofit. In the end, another volunteer group ended up swooping in and providing these sandbags. But the councilwoman says this is a conversation that she wants to start, that even though traditionally they haven't provided these sandbags, that maybe they should. Reporting on Ken Knight Drive, Kelly Wiley, the local station.